Hey guys, Michelle from Michelle's Craft Corner here, just getting set up for another fun Facebook Live. Okay. Oh, and Diane just joined us too. Okay, we're having a party. Awesome, awesome. So you guys like my new setup? So I got some new toys for Christmas, and this is the first time I've actually gotten to pull some of them out. Thanks to my sister, shout out to Jeanette. I got this cool board to show off the host code, which I'm hoping... Yeah, actually now that I'm seeing that, it looks kind of weird backwards, but I think it's okay. And then we've also got these lighted, kind of fun streamer lights to show off some of our new paper. And I don't know why the video is still not showing up for me. That's kind of annoying. All right. A little glare, host code, and that an O or a Q. It's actually a Q, but yeah, I'm glad you asked. Okay, it's not backwards. Okay, good. Yeah, I may... It looks a little distant, so I may have to pop it up. There's the video. Okay. So now I can see it live when we get to the stamping section. Okay, so moving on. We've got a couple people joining me. We're ready to kick it off. So it has been so crazy here recently. So for those of you guys who are pretty good about following my Facebook business page, or maybe personal friends with me and saw my personal page, we've had a lot going on. I was very excited to share with my family this Christmas that we were actually expecting our first child here in July. So I do apologize that, you know, I've been a little off my Stampin' Up! Game as far as the videos and that kind of thing, and that's why. Morning sickness really stinks. But I'm finally feeling better now, so I am back to trying to crank things out and especially kind of prep in advance of the little one joining us. So if you guys didn't see, this was our cute little announcement for Christmas. So expecting player 3 in July. So, and it's going to be a boy. So if you didn't see my cute post, we're expecting a boy, so we're very excited about that. But with that, I mean, hopefully you guys all understand my Stampin' Star Wars got a little messed up because of that, but I do still have a few more projects to share with you guys. Oh, thanks, Karen. To share with you guys, and they are coming. Everything kind of got shifted. So I did want to let you guys know I do have at least 2 more projects, but they won't be in December, obviously. So, but right now we are in the middle of a brand new, not 1, but 2 catalogs. So the new Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog just came out, and Celebration just started. So very, very excited. I've got so many new toys I'm really excited about. So I've finally been able to actually play and make some samples. So I'm going to show those to you guys. Do comment, even if you're just saying hi, for a chance to win a free card. And I'll show you what that is in a minute. And you can also share this video live to definitely get a free card in the mail. But you can go ahead and message me your address. So either on your personal page or in a group, that's all good. All right, so moving on. If you are not familiar with Celebration and how awesome it is, basically for every $50 of Stampin' Up! Product that you purchase, you get the option to get free product from this fun little mini, and I'm going to show you one of the things that you can pick as your free item tonight. I've got some really cute things with it, but they also added a second tier this year, so there's also a few items at the $100 mark as well. So, and those you can get as many as you want, you can kind of mix them, and there's some really good stuff in here. There's also some amazing stuff in the Occasions catalog. Now sadly I don't have time to get to everything, and I wasn't able to play with everything. So what I've decided to do is, instead of one big Facebook Live Occasion Celebration party video, we're going to do a couple. So this one I'm just focusing on a few projects, and then in my next one I'm going to focus on some different ones. So that way I can kind of feature things a little bit more and not, you know, go on too long. So while we're continuing to wait for a few other people, I wanted to share these really quick with you guys because they're really cute and I didn't get to post them. So these were made as Christmas gifts from a wonderful dear friend of mine. No, she's not on, but if Shirley Nix pops on, she made these. So this is using our new little clear boxes. And she just did a nice little paper wrap and decorated it so pretty and filled it full of candy. I already ate most of the candy, so it was full. But isn't that such a cute little gift idea? I really love that. I meant to post that on the page, and now it's past Christmas and most of this is retired. I didn't get a chance to. And then she also made, and this is really cute too, it's a little lip chap holder. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, chapstick little box. I haven't done one of these before, but I thought that was really cute, and I had to give her a shout out and share that with you guys because I think she did an awesome job. So moving those off. Okay, so today one of the projects I wanted to feature is this gorgeous set of Designer Series paper behind me, and hopefully you guys can see it. I cut it to where you can see the front side and the back side. So it's 12 double-sided sheets. And this is the Sweet Soiree Designer Series paper. Only 13 bucks for all of those gorgeous sheets. And what you may not be able to see from a distance, yeah, I don't know that it's showing up in the camera, is that several of these sheets have a metallic silver sheen to them, which is just absolutely gorgeous. So these are some of the cards I was working on with this paper. Very simple, very easy. These are going to be some of my thank yous for December orders. So if you placed a December order, it's coming. It was also delayed. So those thank yous are about to hit the mail. But I wanted to show these to everybody so you can kind of see it's got that beautiful silver shimmer to it. And it's so pretty. So very, very simple. But I really love how that paper looks. So that's one of the thank yous I did. And then here is another one. This is a different sheet from that same pack. I don't know if you can see, there, okay, you can see the silver on that one. So I really loved it with the rose red. It kind of popped that Marina Mist really nicely. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. So, and then this is one of our new Thinlits, which actually I'm not even going to be talking about much. This will be a future video talking about this one. But this is the Petite Petals bundle. It's from that one. Okay, so isn't that pretty? Doesn't that make you want to get this paper? It's so gorgeous. All right, I've got a couple others real quick. Oh, here we go, this one. So this is another one. Now this was made to Stampin' Up! Event, but look at that paper. Isn't it just so pretty? And these are our new silver gable boxes. So they come flat and you just put them together and decorate them however you want. Food safe, be great for Valentine's Day gifts or coworker gifts. You can put some candy or treats or any number of things in them. I love these. They're so cute. And this is another new thing, this beautiful ribbon. Check this out. It's also got that silver metallic edge, so it picks up that silver of the paper. Love, 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 love. And I've got another project with this box in a second behind me. But they come in a set of 12 for 8 bucks. So less than about 60 cents a box. Really, really awesome set. So, okay, that off. So we're moving right along, doing good. All right, so actually I'm not going to show those this time. I'm going to save those for later because we're not talking about those. Okay, so I do need to have a honest moment with you guys. So in general, I love pretty much all Stampin' Up's products, and they're wonderful. But there's this one that I got that I really had a hard time with. So if you see this in the catalog and you fall in love with it, definitely get it. But I will give you the full disclaimer that this particular one, let me find the page here, is a big pain to put together. Here it is. Okay, so this is the Let the Good Times Roll bundle. So here it is. Yeah. Got the really cute stamp set with the roller coaster, and it's got these fun little pop-up dies. So you run it through the Big Shot and you fold it out and it pops up. Well, I have to tell you, I spent quite a lot of time fighting with this die because I had all of these really cute ideas with this. Now, it did come out okay. See, it does actually pop up. I actually cut the flags off because I was going to do something else with it. But the problem with this one, which I don't know if you can see, is it still doesn't want to fold flat. It does this weird thing. So, I mean, if you were just doing a 3D project, it's fine, or not having to deal with folding it. And even just getting it to this point took forever. So if you have more patience than me and really love the set, definitely still get it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is not as easy as it looks. So I'm not going to really be doing any videos or demos with this particular one, just because it drove me crazy. And there's so many other ones that I really, really like that I want to feature. But I will give you guys that disclaimer. The Good Times Roll Bundle, not one of my favorites, but there's plenty other really awesome ones to replace it. Okay, hold on, just a quick shit. Okay, another thing of note, Stampin' Up! Wise. Now, definitely with this January, we've got the occasions, we've got the celebration, we've got a lot of awesome stuff going on, but they're doing an additional thing. This is called the Red Box Challenge, which technically it's kind of an orange box. But if you're not already familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription service. It's only $19.95 in the US and includes shipping and everything you need to make some really cute projects. But the Paper Pumpkin team is doing a really cool contest right now through the end of January. So through January 31st, and the challenge is to take a past Paper Pumpkin kit that you have or that you purchase, and do something different with it. So either a card project that you make 3D, or you throw a different stamp set on it, or you just mix it up some kind of way. And they're going to pick several winners, and the winners of the Red Box Challenge will get the March Paper Pumpkin for free. So to participate, all you have to do is make a project with a past Paper Pumpkin and then post it on social media by January 31st using the hashtag RedBoxChallenge. I do believe I put a post on my page further down about this. I'll do another one a little later if you guys still want me to. But really cool, really good idea to kind of use up those Paper Pumpkins. Kind of a good, fun challenge to start off the new year. So, speaking of... I have piles of things behind me. So speaking of new year, if you are like me and you have 101 things going on and you're trying to stay organized, you have already thought about getting a planner, or maybe you already have one. If you don't have one yet, I want to highly recommend the Love Today Planner Kit from Stampin' Up! So here's the page. See? Ooh, very nice. It is a really good, sturdy planner. So probably more of a, sitting on the desk planner. But it's also got these really nice metal ends, so it's pretty durable. I added the sticker there. It doesn't come with the sticker on the front. But this thing has so many extras with it. It's really awesome. It is a 2-ring binder system. So, and you can buy a whole refill. So if you love it and want to do the same thing again next year, you can just get the refills and pop them in. It's really nice. I've already kind of started using mine. So we've got all the little, let's see, here we go. All the little tabs for each month. We've got the, schedule, and they're blank so you can use them for any year. And then after that, you've got the full year sections. So really, really awesome. In addition to just the really cool pages and the dividers, which are really pretty, it has all these little extras. So let me show you some of the extras real quick. So we've got these little plastic, I don't know if they'll show up on the camera, little plastic square pocket pages. You can stick photos in or do some journaling kind of thing with that. There's all of these sticker sheets. This is not all of the sticker sheets. I lost the sticker sheet page. So there's sticker sheets with the little stickers. And then they also have, oh, it must still be on my couch. They also have the gold enamel stickers, and actually the flower that I had on the front, this is one of those stickers. And apparently that sheet is still on my couch where I was putting this together. There's also a really cool little divider page so you can keep your spot. So a lot of really nice sections, pieces you can use or not. So lots of cool things. So if you are on the market for a planner, I highly recommend this one. It is only $37. So keep in mind, oh, thanks, Shantae. So keep in mind, you know, if you're trying to earn that free celebration item, this plus, yes, they are sold separately, Christina. So you can get a refill separately for future years. So if you love it, you can just buy a whole bunch of refills and keep it going. So definitely something to think about as we are all trying to be organized in the new year. Oh, I dropped a piece. There we go. Definitely recommend that. So let me move this off to the side. Oh, and the refills are $27 if anybody was curious about just the refill without the book. Okay. Okay, so moving on. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast. So we talked about the paper, which is one of the new occasions items. We talked about the Red Box Challenge. Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay, so I said there's a lot of stuff in this catalog I love. One of them is the Hold On to Hope bundle. Let me show you the page in the catalog. Oh, I lost my spot. I'll just take a second. I absolutely love this set. In my mind, you can never have enough scripture sets. Maybe that's just the Christian in me, but in general, a lot of just good themes and messages. So this one was designed by one of our $1 million Stampin' Up! Sales achievers, Brandy Cox, who's a very nice lady. I actually got the pleasure to meet her and pick her brain. And I just absolutely love this one. I haven't got to play with it as much as I would like, but I wanted to share this set with you and the projects that I do have on hand. So this is the set right there. There's the stamp set, and then it's got the coordinating framelits and all the fun things. So there's another cute box. Okay, and oh, just move it there. Okay, so and I've got the one in clear. So if you want to see that in person, there it is. And here are some of the projects. Now these are some I was working on for a workshop I have Thursday. So if any of the ladies from St. Luke's is watching, one of these is going to be one of the projects we're doing. But I just love this. So simple. This is just 2 colors of ink. And that background is stamped from the leaf set, from the leaf right there, that flower right there. So really, really quick and easy, really simple. So I did a pink one, did a blue one, and I did a crumb cake one, which I'm very curious, which color is your favorite, guys? Those that are watching live. Okay, because I had a hard time deciding which one I liked best. And who knows, I might do another color here in a minute. And then I really wanted to play with the framelits and do some more samples. Sadly, I only was able to get one sample with the framelits. Now, I really love this fun cross. It kind of, to me, looks like stained glass with the way it's cut. And don't worry, I have plenty more ideas with this set. I just was only able to get one. So I kind of went with the stained glass look. Okay, so 1 vote for the crumb cake. So this one I colored with the new Stampin' Up! Blends. So what do you guys think? Is this supposed to be kind of like the window of a church? Maybe? Hold on to hope. Hope you can see that. And that's with our copper foil. I don't know if it looks coppery enough. There we go. So I wanted to light it up, and that just did not happen with the time I had. So hopefully we'll do a few more with that in the future, but I really do love this set. I definitely have plans to do a video with this one. I just haven't decided on the project for it yet. I want it to be something a little more detailed, so you guys can look for that in the future. But really, really love this set. This is a really good one. The bundle, if you get it in wood, qualifies you instantly for a celebration item. If you just get the clear, order some paper or something. And if you want to buy the framelits or the stamp set separately, of course, they're a little cheaper, but you save 10% if you bundle them together. Okay, so that is that. Okay, moving on. So I know I just talked about blends. I did get to play with my blends a little bit, and some of these aren't even on cards yet. But I wanted to do, now this is a really cute set. This is one of the host sets. So to earn this one, you have to either have a Stampin' Up! Party that totals $150 or more. This is one of the rewards you can redeem. Or you can just put in a really big order, maybe you and a couple friends or whoever, at the same price point, $150 or more. You get a bunch of fun celebration items of your choosing for free, and you can also pick this lovely little thing. But I love that cottage. Okay, it's kind of glary. I just think it's really, really cute, kind of little fairy tale-y. But I wanted to show you guys, so I did a version with just our regular Stampin' Up! Markers, and then one with our new blends. And I think it really shows a difference between the two. So this one was just colored with our regular markers. I think it's still quite nice. Check that out. So just colored with our regular markers. So a little bit dark, but you know, perfectly good. And I will finish this out and stick it on a card, probably cut it or frame it. I haven't decided yet. But then this one, and I'm going to do a side-by-side in a second. This one was with the blends. Now check that out. So to me, it really looks a lot more professional and sharp, and they are so easy to use. So here we go. We're going to do side-by-side here. See if we can get them both in the frame. There we go. Okay. So can you see the difference? Blends, markers. So I just love these new blends, and I think they just make such a difference. So I'm going to show a finished card I do have with the blends, and I was using the wood grain paper. So I just think that it just looks so cute. So I definitely will be doing more blends cards in the future. Thinking about doing a slow-mo video too, which I think would be, or not slow, but fast coloring video with them. But that's one of many to-dos. Hopefully you guys liked, oh, both are pretty, yeah. All right. So hopefully I'm not talking too fast. I'm just moving right along. Go, grab that guy, grab these. Okay. As I said, I have piles. All right, so the next one I wanted to show you guys. So remember we talked about celebration, and you get to pick a free item for every $50 spent. So in here, there's a bunch of different stuff. And I've seen demonstrators feature different ones, but tonight I wanted to feature this really cute one. This is the Party Pandas. Now, who does not love pandas? And aren't they so cute? They're the cute little pandas. I love these guys. I think they're adorable. And then besides the pandas, there is also a card and envelope set. So basically they're 16 pre-printed card bases and coordinating envelopes, which I'll show you. It's actually the opposite page. So we've got the blue, yellow, kind of the Calypso coral. It looks red, but it's actually a little more orangey, and like a lime green. So for the next couple projects, I actually used both of those to do some really simple cards, and I love how they turned out. So I'm very curious to hear which is everybody's favorite. Okay, so we're gonna, actually I'm just gonna go in order that I made them. So here's the first one. Isn't that so cute? So very simple. So we're just doing just basic black ink and some Calypso coral, and just stamping those cute little pandas and sticking them on there. So this is going to be a nice little birthday card for somebody. And there are also coordinating envelopes that match. I don't know if you can see that pattern on there. There you go. So already ready to go. So there's the first one. Here is the second one. That's so cute. I almost stamped like happy birthday or hi on it, but I kind of like it just plain like that. He's just flying away. Depending on who gets it, I might do congratulations or celebration or something, but I really liked how that turned out, and I was kind of sticking with the same color scheme. All right, and here's the next one. So another little happy birthday. So just kind of stamping that panda all around the corner. And so this is another very simple, just the black ink and then the So Saffron marker, just to color in those hats. I don't know if you can tell, some are the background of the hat and some are just the dots. I don't know if that's showing up good. Okay. And then this is the last one. This is kind of my favorite because I feel like it's kind of unique. So what do pandas eat? Bamboo. And this paper, this is the back side. So this is what the paper looks like just on its own. It's these fun stripes, and I saw it and I thought, bamboo. So this is the other side. I turned it into, you know, the pandas playing in the bamboo. So really think that's cute. All right, so between these four, so we've got bamboo, the Calypso coral or orange pandas, the yellow party pandas, or the panda with the balloon. What is everybody's favorite? Because we are going to do some live stamping one of these cards here in a second. So depending on what everyone wants to see, that is what I'm going to do, and hopefully it will work out well, because I don't do a lot of live stamping. So I'll give you guys a second to do your vote. Cast your votes now. And while you guys are debating between all of those, I want to show you this other project with those silver cable boxes. So this one I did just in time for Valentine's Day with that little panda. And he's got a little card, little heart. So it's just really simple to just take a 2-inch strip of Designer Series paper and just wrap it around. It's just a hair shy on one corner, but as long as that's not your front corner, nobody's really gonna notice. All right, we have 2 votes for bamboo and 1 for coral as far as I see. Okay. All right. But yeah, oh, and then here, this one you can kind of see a little better because it doesn't have string. So you can just pop those sides, okay, and then easily reach and get your treats. I know it's empty, it's kind of disappointing. But easily reach those treats without having to tear up the sides and reuse them. Can't decide. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. Okay. Oh, my mouth's getting dry. All right. So currently the winner is bamboo unless somebody else does a second vote for coral. So let me grab those cards back. But I really like this set because sometimes, it's just handy to have a card base ready to go. And it's so quick and easy. All right, and the pandas and the black. Anybody else? All right, so for this one, you're definitely going to want a ruler or a straight edge. Okay. Grab my block. I'm just getting set up. I'm giving you guys a second to change your mind or pick a different one. Either way, I've still got to stick these guys on blocks. And grab a square of this white. Can't decide. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to be the fun part where we move the camera. So if you have motion issues, look away. I will tell you when you can look. This is my new setup, so hopefully this will work okay. So here we go. We're going to just tilt her down. You guys can enjoy my new shirt. I'd rather be stamping. Birthday gift. Thank you, Amazon. All right, so tilting down. There we go. Oh, tightening it up. How are we looking here? Okay. We kind of in the frame? Okay, we've got a little bit of the box there. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Okay, so we're doing this guy right here. If I can see that. So I'm going to be backwards to the camera. Or actually, I could flip it. Maybe flipping it might be easier. Okay, I'm going to flip it, but this is going to be kind of weird when I move it up. Okay, let's try. Oh, there we go. How does that work? Okay. Sweet. Okay. So that should be pretty easy. Okay, so we're going to start. So these are our other ones. We're not doing these. We're going to just do this cute guy right here. And this is the Party Panda set. So do let me know how we're looking in frame here. Okay. So we're using the green striped piece. Comes pre-scored, so we're just going to go ahead and fold that. Good to go. So let me move this off to the side here. Okay. Let's see, get everything in the camera. All right, so besides that, the other thing I used was a, oh, that is the wrong color. A Always Artichoke marker. If you don't have this shade, you can use pretty much any shade of green. And then the other thing I used for this is this awesome leaf punch. Now this was part of that Uh-oh, do we lose the video? We're still going live. Okay, my live feed fritzed for a second, so let's see, did it... Oh, okay, alright, I think we're still good. Okay, alright, we're still good. So this was part of the sunflower painted harvest bundle. Now it's still carrying over, so it's still going to be available, but it's not going to be bundled anymore, so available separate. So I also used that, and then some scraps of green for the leaves. For this I used Pear Pizzazz, but if you don't have Pear Pizzazz, you can use Old Olive, you can use pretty much any of the greens that you want or just have handy. So I've got that. So let's just go ahead and punch that real quick. So I only did about 3 leaves, but you can do more, you can do less. It's kind of up to you. So we'll just punch those out real quick. There we go. So we've got our 3 little leaves ready to go. Oh, actually I missed the corner on that one, so let's do one more. There we go. Okay, so there's our leaves. See, that was pretty quick. So we're done with the punch. All right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do, now I used just a ruler, standard ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you can use a straight edge. And then I also recommend definitely having plenty of light on your project, just so you can see those edges really clearly. And what I did is I used the fine tip of the marker and my ruler and just lined it up right with that edge. If you've got a better eyeballing than me, you could probably just do it without the ruler, but I just really like the ruler. And so I'm just going to take that and just run it along. Oh, that was not hard enough. Okay, try that again. Okay. Run it along the edge. Oh. Okay, hint. Good to not grab the dry marker. Well, let's try this one. Okay. Fun of live videos. Okay. Yeah, this is the better one. Okay. See? Ta-da! It's actually in line. Okay. So what I did is just drew that line. So we're going to just draw them real quick. If anybody has any questions while I do this, feel free. I can still read your comments between lines, between drawing lines. Oh, hi, Nancy. The direction loses your voice a bit. Okay, so do I need to talk louder, Diane? Because I can talk louder. You guys know that. Okay. So we're just tracing those lines, the darker of the stripes on these cards, and that was what happens when you don't pay attention. That one's crooked. That'll be a good place to put a panda and hide it. See? So we're just doing those quick stripes. Personally, I mean, it doesn't have to have this, but I really think it makes it pop and really makes it look, kind of sells that bamboo idea a little bit better. There we go. That was a good one. So... Okay, so talk louder is what I'm hearing you tell me, Diane. So if anybody says I'm too loud, you can blame Diane because she said I needed to be louder. Okay. And also curious too if you guys noticed a difference in my lighting in this video versus past ones, because I actually got some new lights as well for Christmas. So I'm curious if you guys can tell a difference in this video. So do let me know. I'm kind of curious. Okay, almost done. So you can see that didn't take that long. And I'm not being particularly straight with these. I'm just trying to knock this out kind of quick. All right, so you can kind of see we've got our lines. Some better than others. Actually, that one I want to redo because that's just kind of sad. Now, if you don't want to do the fine tip, you could also do the little felt tip. Only difference is it's going to be a little bit of a thicker line. Just like that. So you're going to want to go a little lighter with it. You don't want to go too heavy. There you go. Actually, that probably would have looked a little better, but okay. Anyway, you guys get the idea, right? So we just stripes on the stripes. All right, so next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is stamp some pandas. All right, so we've got our black archival ink. We've got our pandas on a block and just a scrap of white. Now he comes with this cute little hat, but we're gonna cut the hat off. So you can either stamp it with the hat off the edge, or when you fussy cut it here in a minute, you can just cut it off. You can just see these stamp so well. So check that out. So we've got 2 of those. And then we're also going to do one with the balloon panda. Oh, I have it sitting here. Okay. And because we don't really need the balloon, it doesn't matter if the balloon is hanging off the block. I do have a block that fits, but this one was handier. But we don't really need the balloon. So we'll just go ahead and stamp him here. Go. So now we've got our 3 little pandas. If for whatever reason, maybe it's not dark enough when you stamp it, you can just get a black marker, just one of your basic black markers, and you can kind of color it in a little bit. So like his ear right here, to me, I just kind of throw a little ink on it and he's as good as new. Nobody knows. There we go. See? Ta-da! All right, next thing is we're going to go ahead and grab our paper snips. Please ignore my computer. All right. And fussy cut them out. Now, if I knew which card we were going to do, I probably would have pre-cut these. But this should just take a second. So these guys don't really take that long. We cut them in frame, that would be better. You can see we're just going to kind of cut the hat off, cut around the ears. Panda. All right, so we've got our pandas here. Now, if you'll notice in the card, let me hold it up here. What I did is it's looking like they're on either side of the bamboo. Now, to get that effect, what I did is, okay, we turn him at an angle, and we are just basically going to cut him in half. Now, if you want a straight line, you can pull out that ruler again, and just a pencil or something. Let me get this in frame. There we go. Pencil. And just draw a straight line. If you've got a big pair of scissors or a really straight hand, then you can just cut it straight up. But we're just going to cut him at an angle. Just like that. Okay. And so one side is going to be, oh, let's pick this one. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to glue him down on one side of the bamboo. And then we're going to just cut a little bit away. So we're going to line it up to the other side of the bamboo, and we're just going to slice a little bit of that away so it looks like it's kind of hiding behind and not that he's just really long in the torso. So we're just going to slice a little bit of that off. And actually I should have cut the white between his hand, otherwise it's going to look kind of weird. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, see, just like that. So basically sandwiching it on either side of that bamboo is what's going to give us that kind of peekaboo effect. So let me grab my glue. All right, and then the other thing, which you can do either before or after you put the pandas down, is I drew basically little slightly curved lines. And to me, this kind of rounds out that bamboo and really makes it look more like bamboo than just straight lines. The other thing is I alternated where the seams of the bamboo are, so basically one kind of between the next row, if that makes sense. They don't have to be perfect because it's bamboo, it's organic, it's not going to be perfect. So we're just doing a couple little lines. You can do them really quick. move on to the next thing. So. Guys, just see how quick that is. Just like that. I can see those lines. There we go. Ta-da! And as I said, you could do this after gluing down the pandas, because depending on where you put the pandas, you may not see all of your little lines, but it just takes a second to do. So, finish those out. There we go. So, ta-da! Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and glue him down. And of course I grabbed the one that's empty. I tell you, fun with live videos. There we go. You just stick a little glue on him. I like the liquid glue because you have that little bit of wiggle if you need to line him up straight. So there we go. We've got one side of him. Oh, there we go. Bamboo. And then we're going to go ahead and grab his feet and glue them on the opposite side. So he's just hanging out. Just like that. So really, really cute. Doesn't take that long. We're going to do the same thing with all the rest of them. And then the leaves, we're just going to kind of glue here and there. There's not really an exact science for the leaves. If you want, you can take your marker and kind of draw some little veins on those leaves, or kind of sponge it if you want to kind of make it pop a little more. That works too. Alright, so now let's do one of these guys. So same thing, we're just going to slice him in half. I know that sounds kind of mean, but he'll be okay. So just like that, add an angle, because otherwise it's going to be a little odd. So add an angle, like right there, maybe this one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, and actually I'm going to trim this side a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue him down. So you can see this doesn't take that long, but I think it turned out really, really cute. So I'm definitely going to be sharing these on my blog soon. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with his other foot. Oh. Okay. Sure to line it up best we can. Try not to have it hanging off the card, and it just barely is. Let me squish it a little bit. Okay, that's pretty close. Okay, and down to our last one, and we're going to just have him going the opposite way because, well, that's just fun. So here we go. So we'll have him going maybe up here. And do another little wedge out of that. Oh, what do you think? Maybe like up here? Down there. Later you will see what we mean with the angle. Hold on, is it better if I tilt it down maybe a little bit more? Let's see. Let me know if that helps. Well, no, that doesn't look like that helps. So now it looks less in frame. Let's scoot it up. Okay. Yeah, it still seems kind of weird. My T out of the frame. Okay. Well, we're almost done, so I promise to play with the camera angle and figure it out a little better for the next video. So, alright, here we go. Get his other foot down. And then just, you know, you can add the leaves wherever. Oh. And if you want, you can also kind of trim them down. If you don't want all three, you can just do two. I think I cut off the one that I mispunched here. So we're going to do this one maybe up here. There's another one. Put that one down there. Okay. So you can see it's just a really quick and simple card, but that's just using the Party Pandas and that leaf punch and that fun paper. Okay, now I'm going to switch it back so I can say goodbye to everybody. So this will be fun. So we're going to go back up Yay, I'm upside down. Oh, no, wrong way. Ah, there we go. There we go. As I said, new camera set up, so I'm playing with things, and hopefully I will get the hang of this in a minute. So hopefully you guys liked the live stamping, even though I know the angle was a little weird. And I definitely will be doing another Facebook Live, I think next week. I haven't decided the day yet. It'll depend on when we're celebrating my dad's birthday. But I'll try to let you guys know this weekend so you can kind of plan to join me. And if you have any requests on what product you want to see next, let me know. Thank you to everybody that commented live. Somebody is going to get a Party Panda sent to them in the mail, one of my live viewers, which I will pick somebody at random after the video. And if you did share this video, you can go ahead and message me your address if I don't have it already, and I will send you another fun card as a thank you for sharing. So thank you guys for watching and supporting my business. Don't forget, if you are placing an order, to use the January host code. It's also on the top of my business page if you're having trouble reading that one. But until next time, bye guys.